Namaste everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to the daily Gentle Yoga with Hatha Yoga component. Gentle Yoga is designed to be palliative or preventive, which means these practices can have therapeutic effects, but they are primarily designed as preventive measures. Practices include gentle physical movements, breathing, mantras, and meditation. They're extremely beneficial in reducing the stress and increasing the communication of different body's organ systems. They also stimulate better immune system and body's repair mechanism. Please follow the following suggestions for maximum benefit. You may do sitting on the floor or in a chair. Sit comfortably and keep your back straight for all sitting postures. Do these practices gently, smoothly, and without jerks. Slower the practice, greater the benefit. Make sure the breathing is slow and smooth. Become aware of the part of the body you're exercising. Gently close your eyes and bring your awareness inwards so that your experience is deeper. There should not be any pain or strain of any kind. If you do experience any pain, please stop immediately and seek clarification. Please note, liability is entirely yours. For your information, there are 2 gentle yoga sessions offered every day, 7 days a week, free of charge. 7 a.m. Eastern Time and 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Both of these sessions are recorded and available on the YouTube channel Life in Yoga Rajan. You can get links to these sessions and much more information on the homepage lifeinyoga.org. And remember to share this information with family, friends, and others so that more people may benefit and have a blessed day. Okay, Sapna?
Yeah, I got it. Thank you. Namaste, everybody. Good morning. So let's all find a comfortable seat. And just be mindful if you're sitting on your mat and you notice your knees are higher than your hips, then place a cushion or a block underneath your glutes so your knees are lower than your hips. So let's press our hands down next to us and then just kind of sit up tall, push up tall. Release your hands and then close your eyes. Take your awareness within you and let's begin with the 3 ohms. Let's take a breath in. Let's begin with the chakra vibration. So bringing your attention to your perineal area and gently squeezing in this space, we do the sound lum, touching your ring finger to your thumb. Let's take a deep breath in. Lum. 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 Release your fingers, continue. Plum. Last one. Plum. Now bring your attention to an inch above the perineum towards the back of the body. Here we do the sound VUM, touching your ring finger to your thumb. Let's take a breath in. VUM. 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 Release your fingers, continue. VUM. Last one. VUM. Now bring your attention to the area behind the navel. Here we do the sound VRUM, touching your middle finger to your thumb. Let's take a breath in. VRUM. 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 Release your fingers, continue. VRUM. VRUM. Last one. VRUM. Now bring your attention to the middle of the chest. Here we do the sound YUM, touching your index finger to your thumb. Let's take a breath in. YUM. 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 Release your fingers, continue. YUM. YUM. Last one. YUM. Now bring your attention to your throat. Here we do the sound hum. Make a loose fist with your thumbs up. Let's take a breath in. Hum. 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 Release your fingers, continue. Hum. 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 Last one. Hum. Now bring your attention to your forehead, to the middle of your brows. Here we do the sound shum, making a loose fist, thumbs up. Let's take a breath in. Shum. 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 Release your fingers, continue. Shum. Shum. One more. Shum. Now bring your attention to the top of the head. Here we do the sound Om. So let's make a loose fist, thumbs up once again, and take a breath in. Release your fingers, continue. Last one. Let's continue with Ujjayi breath. If you know how to do it, then please begin. But if you need instruction, bring your attention to the bottommost part of the mouth that connects into the throat. Keep your focus in this area and bring a big smile to your face, drawing your cheeks towards your ears. And notice when you do that, you feel a gentle stretch in the throat. Once again, keeping your focus in this area, inhale and exhale slowly through the nostrils and connect with that rubbing sensation that you feel. You can also keep your loose fist with your thumbs up for an added impact, and continue. If you are practicing the mudra, then please release it. And now feel a presence in the middle of the chest that is rising up and going out the top of your head. This feels like the vibration home. So this has no correlation with the breath. So in your normal rhythmic pattern of breathing, silently, mentally chant home, 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 and continue. Let's release the mantra. Moving on to Kapalabhati. If you know how to do it, then once again, please begin. But if you need instruction, Kapalabhati is about the forced exhalation and just being mindful that it's done with no force or stress in the body. So you begin by taking a deep breath in and expanding the belly. Sorry. Without exhaling, draw the belly in where now the air is compressed. From here, you begin the short spurts of exhales where you draw the belly in and the pelvic floor up. As you complete the exhale, there is a passive inhale that automatically happens. Once again, just being mindful, no stress in the body. And in fact, anytime you feel tired, then release the breath and begin over again. And let's release the breath. Let's just take a few normal breaths before we move on. Let's do 5 rounds of Bhramari. Bhramari again is making a nasal sound on the exhalation. So we begin by placing our fingers in their positions. Your index fingers on the inside corner of your eyebrows, your middle fingers on the inside corner of your eyes, your ring fingers on the sides of your nostrils, your little fingers at the base of the nostril on your upper lip, and then use your thumbs to block off your ears. Pressing gently into your fingertips, let's take a breath in. Last one. Whenever you're done, release your hands and just let's once again take a few normal breaths, feeling the impact of the Bhramari practice. And as we begin to add movement, continue to keep your awareness in the next inhalation. Extend your arms to your sides, palms up. Take them up overhead, bring them to touch, and then pull yourself up, sit up tall. Exhale, hands to Namaskar, bring your chin to your chest. Release the hands, circle them, inhale, take it up, tip your head back. Exhale. Inhale, circle, head back. Exhale, hands to Namaskar, chin to chest. Inhale, circle. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, circle. Exhale. Keep your hands together, take it up. Inhale, tip your head back. Arms circle in the opposite direction. As you exhale, chin to chest, hands to Namaskar. Inhale, take it up, draw your elbows towards each other as you go up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Inhale your chin to neutral, take your hands up. Once again, lengthen, sit up tall. Exhale, place your right fingertips on your right side. Inhale up with your left arm, keep your left glute on the mat as you exhale and lean into your right side. Again, notice if your left shoulder is falling forward, take it back, keep it in line with your ear, and breathe. Feel that opening in your left side body. Inhale, take it up, lengthen, sit up. Exhale your left fingertips down. Inhale up with your right. Exhale, lean into your left side. Inhale, take it up. Exhale your right fingertips down. Inhale up with your left. Exhale, lean into your right side and then roll your left shoulder slightly forward, and then you feel the stretch slightly into your back, which is more like a cross lateral stretch. Breathe. Inhale, take it up, lengthen. Exhale your left fingertips down. Inhale up with your right. Exhale, lean into your left side, keeping that length, slightly roll your right shoulder forward. Your gaze, your drishti is towards your mat. Inhale, take it up, lengthen. One more time. Exhale your right fingertips down. Inhale up with your left. Exhale, lean into your right side and then roll the left shoulder slightly back, opening the chest towards the ceiling, your gaze up to the ceiling. Breathe. Inhale, come back to the center, take it up, lengthen. Exhale your left fingertips down. Inhale up with your right. Exhale, lean into your left side and then roll that right shoulder slightly back. Your drishti to the ceiling once again. Inhale, come back up, lengthen. Exhale, twist the torso to the left, right hand on your left knee, your left hand behind. Breathe. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist the torso to the right, left hand on your right knee, your right hand behind. Once again, finding a gentle twist. Inhale, come back to the center. Place your hands down on your knees. Let's do single shoulder rolls. As you inhale, lift your right shoulder towards the ear. As you exhale, roll it back and down. Left shoulder, inhale, lift. Exhale, roll it back. Inhale your right shoulder up. Exhale, roll it back and down. And continue. Last set. Release your shoulders. Let's extend the arms to the sides. Turn your palms over so they're pointing towards the mat. And then take your arms behind, hold on to your opposite forearms, elbows, whatever is accessible to you. As you inhale, lift your shoulders up. As you exhale, roll it back and down. Inhale. Drop your chin to your chest as you exhale. Inhale, right ear to right shoulder, tip the head back. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder, chin to chest. Inhale, Hatha circle. Exhale, completed, and continue. Release your jaw if you're clenching onto it. Last one. And when your chin is to your chest, let's go in the opposite direction. Last one. Bringing your chin back to neutral. Inhale, lift the shoulders. Exhale, roll it back and down. Turn your head to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to left. To center and right. Let's do a few more of these. Once again, coordinating the breath with every movement. And the next time you're facing towards the right, hold this position. The next exhalation, twist the torso to the right and hold. The next exhalation, twist a little bit deeper and hold. Just being mindful of only going as far as you feel comfortable, feeling no stress in the body. The next exhalation, twist a little bit deeper and then come back to the center. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, roll it back and down, turn your head to the left and breathe. The next exhalation, twist the torso to the left. The next exhalation, twist a little bit deeper. The next exhalation, twist a little bit more. Come back to the center. Inhale, lift the shoulders. Exhale, roll it back and down, tip your head back. Keep the head tip back, release your hands, place them on the mat or chair behind you, and then gently press in, lift the chest up. Press a little harder into your hands, lift the chest up a little bit more. Release your hands, bring your chin to neutral. Extend your arms to your sides. Once again, take them up overhead, bring them to touch. And then drop the namaste behind your head as you gently bring your chin towards your chest. Keep your elbows in towards each other. Inhale, take your hands up, bring your chin to neutral. Exhale, hands to namaskar. Let's release the legs. Bend in your knees, feet towards the edges of your mat. Plant your hands down in line with your hips, so maybe a little bit further back, and then press into your hands, lift the chest. Try to get out of that lower back curve. And inhale. As you exhale, let's drop both knees to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, knees to the left. Inhale. Exhale. To center. And left. And up. To right. And let's do a few more of these. And whichever side you are on, let's hold it for 2 breaths. To the center. Drop it to the opposite side. To the center. Drop it to the other side. To center. And drop it to the other side. Let's come back to the center. Release the legs, extend them. Continue to press into the mat, lift the chest. As you inhale, point your toes. Exhale, flex your feet. Push the heels away, draw the toes towards you. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Press the back of your thighs, your calves into the mat. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point. Exhale. One more time, point. Exhale, flex. Inhale to point. Exhale, take your toes towards the right side and bring them to flex. Toes towards the left and bring them to point. Inhale, let's make a half circle. Exhale, complete it. Let's do 2 more. And when your toes are at a point, let's go in the opposite direction. Last one. And when you're done, release your ankles. Let's come into a table position. Check in, make sure your wrist is in line right below your shoulder and your knee is in line with your hip and your back is flat. Begin to press into your thumb and your index finger, into your fingertips and your knuckles, distributing the weight in the wrist. And then as you inhale, drop the chest towards the mat, lift the tailbone, lift the chin. Exhale, arch your spine, tailbone in, chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. In. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Let's release, bring the spine to neutral, and let's come into a standing position. Your feet like a fist distance apart. Extend your arms to the front. And let's sit into a chair. Push the hips towards the back. Inhale, straighten the knees, come up. Exhale, sit into a chair. Just kind of working your knees. Strengthen them. Inhale, come up. Exhale, chair. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, hold for 2 breaths. Inhale, come up. Take your arms up and go into a slight back bend. Push your pelvis to the front. Exhale, come up and begin to fold forward. Drop your shoulder points towards each other, release the shoulders. And as you inhale, tuck your chin into your chest And then slide your hands up your legs. Keep the shoulder points down. As you come up, roll the shoulders up and back, and then bring your chin to neutral. Mountain pose, arms by your sides, arms to the front. And take a moment here, notice if you're pressing balanced in both your legs, both your feet. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, take your hands up, all the way into a back bend. Exhale, begin to hinge at your hips and fold. Once again, drop your shoulder points, tuck your chin into your chest as you roll up one vertebrae at a time. And as you come up, roll your shoulders up and back down, chin to neutral, Tadasana, mountain pose. Once again, check in. Are you standing balanced in both your feet? One more time. Inhale, take it up into a back bend. Exhale, come up and fold. Keep your back flat as you go down. Release your hands, drop your shoulder points, release the neck. Let's hold this position for 2 breaths. Now tuck your chin into your chest. Releasing the shoulders, slide your hands up your legs. Roll up one vertebrae at a time. As you come up, roll your shoulders up, take it up towards the ears, roll them back and down. Last thing to come up is your head. Once again, balance. Find your center in your standing position. It's doing a balancing pose. Grounding into your left leg, come onto the ball of the right foot. And then simply just bend your knee and lift the foot up. You can continue to keep your arms by your sides. Or you can place them on your hips, or you can interlace your hands below the right thigh, whatever works for you. Flex your right foot, keep the leg active. Release the leg down. Now grounding into your right leg, come onto the ball of the right foot. Once you feel rooted and strong in your right leg, then lift the left leg up. Once again, check in, make sure you are flexing that left foot fiercely. Release. Let's come to the top of our mats. Extend your arms to your sides, take them behind, hold on to the opposite forearms. Feet are like hip distance apart, or a little bit closer than that. Inhale, lift the chest up, find a gentle back bend. And as you exhale, begin to fold forward. Release your hands down. Put a bend in your knees. And then come off your right leg and take it towards the back. Now you have the option over here to lower the right knee down, or you can keep your right leg active, and you can leave your hands down to support you, or you can come up. Bring your hands to Namaskar. If you are up, then bring your hands down. Lower the right knee down. Release the left leg. Take it to the back. You are in tabletop position. Press your hands down into the mat. Lift the knees, downward facing dog. Let's hold this position. Once again, check in. Make sure you're pressing into your fingertips, your knuckles. Your shoulders are away from your ears. Your tailbone is up towards the ceiling. One more breath. Lifting your chin up, lower the knees down to the mat. Bring your chest and your chin to the mat. Breathe. Lower the belly down. Come onto the tops of your feet, hands next to your rib cage, Bhujangasana. And lower. Inhale, lift, Bhujangasana. Exhale. One more time, inhale, lift. Exhale. Curl your toes, push into your hands, tabletop, downward facing dog. Let's walk tiptoe to the top of the mat. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up once again. Let's go into a slight back bend. Exhale, fold. Let's put a bend in your knees. Let's step the left leg back. Now, once again, you have the option of just leaving your left knee down on the mat, or if you have the strength, then engage that back knee and come up. One more breath. Release the hands down, plant them. Lower the left knee down. Take your right foot to the back, tabletop. One more time, downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Let's inhale to up dog. Just going into a deeper back bend. Let's take it back, child's pose, Balasana. Let's come back up into tabletop. Find yourself seated and come into a reclined position. Bend your knees. Place your feet on the floor. Let's extend the right leg up towards the ceiling. And now turn the right foot out towards the right side. So you find that external rotation from your hip joint. Now bend your knee and place that ankle on your left thigh. And gently push your right knee away from you. Now drop both your legs towards the left side. Release your arms to your shoulder height, palm facing up, and then drop both your legs over towards the left side. Turn your head to the right, coming into a spinal twist. Let's come back to the center. Take your right leg up, turn it in, and then place it down. Let's extend the left leg up. Turn the foot so the toes are pointing towards the left. And then bend your knee, place that heel, that ankle on your right thigh. And then use your left hand to push the left knee away from you. Now release the left knee, extend your arm back to the side, palm up at shoulder height, and then drop both your legs over towards the right side. Turning your head to the left. Let's come back to the center. Take your left leg up towards the ceiling, turn the foot in once again. Take your right leg up so both your legs are up. And let's hold this position. Bend your knees, pull them into the chest, hug your arms over your knees, tuck your chin into your chest as you bring your forehead to your knee, surrounding the spine. Release the head down, release your legs, extend them. Take your arms over and behind you, point your toes, and then reach for the two ends of the room, lengthen the body. Lengthen it, stretch it out, breathe. Now keeping your toes pointed, circle your arms around towards your feet, and make a tight fist package. And then lift your head, your shoulders, your torso, your arms, and your legs, and let's tighten the body. Tighten it some more. Hold it. One more time. And release. Coming into Shavasana. Just releasing all control over the breath. Allowing it to flow in its normal rhythmic pattern. Release the body. Check in if you're still clenching onto your jaw, release it, release your forehead. Release your shoulders, your chest, your arms into your fingers. Release your belly button area. Release your hips, your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, your feet into your toes. Just allowing yourself to get heavy into the mat. Releasing the mind. Telling yourself, I let go of all ideas and concepts, your thoughts and your attachments, and you care about nothing. Let's begin to bring awareness back into the body. Making any little movements that feels good. Bend your knees, place your feet on the floor, and gently roll onto your right side. Use your right arm to cushion your head. Push yourself up, come to seated. Let's do 5 rounds of Anulom Vilom, starting from the inhale from your left nostril, taking your focus to the right side of the head, to the top of the head, bringing your attention to the left side of the head as you block off your left nostril and exhale from the right. Inhale from the right, take it across to the left side, over to the right, block off your right nostril, exhale to the left. Let's do 4 more cycles of this. Last round. Let's do a round of Bhastrika. Hands by your sides. Open the chest. Exhale. Loose fist. Empty the lungs. Inhale. Open it up. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Exhale. 9. Exhale. 10. Exhale. 11. Exhale. 12. Exhale. 13. Exhale. 14. Exhale. 15. Exhale. 16. Exhale. 17. Exhale. 18. Exhale. 19. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. Ujjayi Kumbhaka followed by the harmony. So let's interlace our fingers and inhale, begin. Let's do another round of Bhastrika. Arms by your sides. Begin. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 8. Excellent. 9. Excellent. 10. Excellent. 11. Excellent. 12. Excellent. 13. Excellent. 14. Excellent. 15. Excellent. 16. Excellent. 17. Excellent. 18. Excellent. 19. Excellent. Last one. Excellent. Ujjayi Kumbhaka followed by Bhramari. Nicely finished. Releasing your hands down. Just sitting for a few minutes here in quiet and stillness. Just absorbing the power of your breath, your practice, your asana movement. A particular mudra that you practice, please do so. If you have a personal mantra, please do so. A good mantra to practice if you don't have a personal one is Haim Im Om. That is feeling a presence that's rising up from the base of your sternum towards your head and out. That feels like the vibration Haim Im Om. Again, no correlation with the breath. A normal rhythmic pattern of breathing. Silently, mentally chant. Let's bring our hands to Namaskar. Mentally affirming to ourselves May I be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I am born. Let's rub our palms together. Cup your eyes with your hands. Move your hands away from your face. Open your eyes, look into them. Namaste.
Namaste, Sapnaji. Thank you, Sapnaji. Namaste.
Namaste. Kumar, it's all yours. Let me take this off of,
Thank you.
there we go.
Suprabhatam sarvebhyah. Namaste. Namo namaha. Let me share the screen right here.
Kumar, every
Yes.
day I would let you end the class, because in this way, even if the discussion prolongs, you don't have to worry. So I let you end the class every day. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So we are on this journey. We started with Karma Yoga, the first 20 sutras, trying to Patanjali Muni was pushing us towards becoming an observer and to be with a sense of detachment, an attitude of detachment. The first 20 sutras we saw that. And then in the next 10 sutras or so, he spoke about Bhakti Yoga. So Karma Yoga followed by Bhakti Yoga. And then for the majority of the population, both are difficult. So he says, what are all the diseases and different conditions that prevent us from being able to do Karma Yoga and Bhakti Yoga in full? So he listed out a set of body conditions, mental conditions. And then he said, oh, you can get over all this by having a single pointed focus and also having an attitude of friendliness, sympathy, delight, and disregard, respectively, towards happiness, unhappiness, virtue or virtual people with virtuosity, and apunya things, bad things that happen. You you do all these things. We saw all that. We discussed all that. And yesterday we saw, and then yesterday he said, oh, if you can do that, or do inhalation and exhalations. Different types of pranayama one can do. All that we spoke about. How these things help in holding the chitta without movement. That's what we want, right? We want to silence the chitta. So we saw that yesterday in Sutra 34. So let's move on and see what he is now saying in Sutra number 35. Vishayavati va pravrittihi utpanna manasah sthiti nibandhini. Vishayavati va pravrittihi utpanna manasah sthiti nibandhini. So let's see what he says here. Vishayavati. So here it is meaning any subject matter that is of interest to us, engaging in that. Not externally, but internally pondering. That's what it means. Focusing internally, not discussing with somebody. That's not he's talking about, because we are in Dhyana Yoga part. So Vishayavati, engaging in a matter that is of interest to us, that is very attractive to us. Or he says, if you cannot, earlier, if you are not able to do the inhalation and exhalations, now do this, hold it in this subject matter that is of interest to you. Pravartihi. Pra always means higher or more. So in this case, more of vrittis, more of expressions, the chittavrittis, that's what he's talking about. That is a person who is having a lot of chittavrittis. Utpanna is growing or arising. Manasaha is that mind. So if we take all these three words together, pravirtihi utpanna manasaha means a mind that has growth of expressions. That is, so many expressions are going on in the head, a lot of expressions. So that's what we are all, right? The moment we close our eyes, it just comes on. So many thoughts. So a mind that has that kind of a thing, and you're not able to do the earlier things that he has suggested. So he says, sthiti, meaning sthiti means state. Even when we do Hatha Yoga, we start with sthiti, right? We start with a position where there is no movement at all. It could be while sitting or it could be while standing. We start with sthiti. The first position is sthiti, no movement. So that's what it is. The sthiti, nibbandhini. So bandha means attachment. So nibbandhini means bonding or locking or wrapped up or being wrapped up in one pointed engagement. Sthiti nibbandhini means that which binds the mind in a fixed spot or state. So the mind is totally locked in one place. So we are locking this mind in one place with single pointed focus into a vishayam, into a subject matter that is of interest to us. So in summary, this is what it means. Or if you are not able to do the earlier sutras that we have discussed earlier, 2-3 sutras, by focusing on an engaging subject matter internally, that is implicit here, internally, that would bind the mind in one spot. The mind gets bound to one spot. And this, he says, is especially for a mind that has a lot of chittavrittis, lot of growth of expressions, higher expressions. That's what is a lot of growth of these chittavrittis. So this is another sutra where this is another option that he is giving to us. So he's going to list various options as we move on. We'll see. He's going to give us various options. So, and based on our chitta and based on our conditioning, we can pick any one of these and begin the process of focusing the mind so that the chittavrittis start calming down. So on that note, let me open the session for discussions. Go ahead.
So, Kumarji,
Yes.
what I'm getting from this sutra, that when we are restless or wandering mind going all directions, at that particular time, if we use single-minded breathing or any other practice, focus on it, and that will quieten down our chittavrittis, right? Is that true?
Yeah. So earlier he said it in a very general way. Now he is saying what those methods are. So he said in focus on one particular principle. Now he is saying in the last sutra, in sutra number 34, he said, do the pranayama. That way you are focusing. Now he is saying, pick any subject matter that is of interest to you and internally reflect, ponder, whatever you want to do that. So similarly, he's going to list another 4 or 5 or so things which we can focus on depending on our own conditioning of the mind, which is pleasant to our mind. What may be pleasant to me may not be pleasant to you.
So true. So it's a good tool to stress management. This is a great tool for stress management because under chronic stress, millions of people, their thoughts and chitvartis are so much activated or so much elevated that they are paralyzed to an extent, in depressed. 8 million people experience that every day in America alone, in depressed state.
Yes.
So
So
what
he is here. He has sorry. We will see, especially for people who have these kinds of stress, it's very difficult for them to focus anything internally. So they really have to have something external. So he's going to list some of the things also. We are going to see those things. Yes.
So some people, I mean, like chanting the one mantras or one like Hare Krishna ISKCON temple, they just chanting all the time. They don't do anything and then they concentrate in one place. Or some musicians playing the songs and music, they are all concentrated. I think that is if you know this is the easiest way to concentrate and reach divinity. That's what I think. Easiest way to.
So he is going to list all these things. The thing is, whatever is pleasant to your mind, whatever will hold your mind in one place. So chanting may not be for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And also how you are able to hold it in single point focus. That's the most important thing. So he's going to list all those things. Yes.
Okay.
See, the idea is wanting to hold it in one place.
Thank you.
And then once we hold it in one place and we get that practice, then from there we can go into the transcendental meditation.
Mm-hmm. Good.
So when Dr. Rajan gives this personal mantra, it's a transcendental meditation where you have to close your eyes and chant it internally in that focus. So when you start initially, the mind is running here and there, but slowly you can get back. For many, it may not be a good place to start that way, but a good place would be to start like this and then get there. So it's a lifelong journey. We are not talking about 1 week, 2 weeks. This is a lifelong journey, because every day when we open our eyes after meditation, we say that, may I be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I am born. Correct?
Yes.
May I be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I am born. The purpose of life is to be able to connect to the divine. And how are we going to do that? By silencing the chittavrittis, by getting rid of the kleshas. So we have to start somewhere. So he's indicating this is how you start. And chapter 2 is going to give a lot more sadhanas, right? Right now he's giving some theory. In chapter 2, there will be theory, but very clear and precise steps he's going to provide through Ashtanga Yoga.
All right.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Any other questions? Okay, in that case, I will take a few more minutes. Yesterday I left off when I spoke about Chakra Dhyana. I came right up to the throat area. So I said, Mooladhara Chakra is when you're unthinking. Then when you come to the next chakra, the pubic chakra or the Swazhisthana chakra, when you're aware, when you're selfish, the awareness is right there in Swazhisthana chakra. When you are family oriented, then the awareness is at Manipura chakra, at the navel chakra. When you're community oriented, everybody, everything in the community, country or whatever, when you're community oriented, your awareness is at the Anahata chakra, heart chakra. When you start wondering about something beyond all this, beyond the materialistic relationships and the world, you start wondering about, why am I here? What was I doing earlier? What am I going to do after death? Where will I go? Am I just this body, or am I something more? All these things about the creation, about karma, about klesha, all that you start wondering, then and that which you do consistently, and that's where your thought is all the time, which means your awareness is there in that all the time, then your awareness is at your throat chakra. Okay. And then when there is some kind of understanding of all these things, and you feel in control of all these things, then the awareness is at the middle of the head.
Agya chakra.
Agneya chakra, that's where it is. So this Agneya chakra, when we chant Agneya chakra and the Sahasrara chakra, the chakra on the top of the head, these are the two chakras where it is so subtle, these two chakras, there is no physical squeeze that you can apply to that. Whereas to all the other chakras, yesterday I was mentioning, up to Manipura chakra, you can literally apply that physical squeeze. And then beyond that, just by our breath, with our breath, you can feel that bit of a squeeze in both your chest, in the heart chakra, as well as in the, what is this chakra? The throat chakra, these two chakras. Then in the Agneya chakra and the Sahasrara chakra, it is so subtle. So it is only through focus and through, you can only put a virtual squeeze there.
Could you repeat the Muladhara and the other one, the first two?
The Muladhara chakra, Swadhisthana chakra is the pubic chakra where we chant Vam.
Yes.
And then the Manipura chakra, that is the chakra behind the navel, where you chant Ram.
Yes.
Those three mantras, if you see, as you chant itself, the squeeze will come. You don't even have to put any physical thing, but for people who are beginners, they have to do that physical thing of pulling the buttocks together for the Muladhara chakra, and the pubic area you pull in, and then you pull in the navel area.
No, you said navel is family, heart is community,
correct.
Throat is awareness of something.
Throat is higher awareness. Throat is higher awareness.
You
start, I mean, actually, you should say, you start wondering about life beyond. I mean, you're moving away from the body. You're wondering about, what is this? Beyond this body, there is something. There should be something. I'm not this body. I'm something else. I came from somewhere. I'm going to go somewhere. Where did I come from? Where did I go? Those kinds of, you start wondering about those things. That's when the awareness is at the throat. And when you get quite a bit of this understanding, that it moves to the Agneya chakra.
So these chakras, okay. These chakras are like invisible cosmic chakra, right? Because there is no physical, like when Ida and Ingla intersect, the chakra point starts. And
the chakras are all energy centers. There is no physical thing there.
Yeah, that's what I'm imagining, or invisible.
Some people see it as color, some people just see it as energy. So it depends on each one.
Okay.
So from the Agneya chakra, when we move on to the Sahasrara chakra, and when our awareness is at the chakra, Sahasrara chakra means that we have come to a state of letting go. We say, okay, let go. That let go attitude. When that let go attitude is very high, then the awareness is at the Sahasrara chakra. And in chapter 3, or I think chapter 3, yes, we will see one more chakra. When we come there, let's discuss that.
Thank you so much, Kumarji. That's wonderful.
You.
Thank you. Have a blessed day, everyone.
See you all tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Kumarji. Namaste.
Namaste. Okay, I can't see end here.
Have a blessed day.
Oh, you can't see end at the end, towards the right corner at the end?
No, it's only leave there.
Okay, then you can just leave then. That's
right.
Let me see.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.